Okay, so we're gonna do a video today about hard start capacitors. Okay. Now this is your run capacitor and this is your hard start. Okay. We're gonna talk about the two main reasons why units have hard starts. A lot of the times, more of the higher end units will come with the hard start from the manufacturers. Usually your higher end units, you're usually gonna pay more money for those units. That's one of the big differences with the higher end units. They're going to come with with one of these hard starts. But believe it or not, 90% of all the units out there don't have a hard start. So most units are just going to have a run capacitor. Okay. You can also put these hard starts aftermarket. You know, after you buy it, you can put one in. Okay. It'll actually help start your unit. And I know some people who actually are against putting hard starts, you know. Some people just don't like it either, right? So it just depends on the situation, what kind of unit you got, right? Now, let's just say you put a brand new capacitor in, but for some reason your unit still won't start, okay? If now everything works outside, your fan works, but your compressor still is having trouble coming on, right? So what you want to do is, this is a super boost, okay? It increases your compressor torque by 500%. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to hook up one side with your common, which is going to be your power. The red one's going to be your power, hooked up to your main power, okay? So this is going to be your one side. This orange wire is your hermetic, okay? It's going to say H right there. This is the other side. This is your compressor side, okay? So you're going to want to put that right over here. Now if you notice, it can get a little tricky. This capacitor actually has three prongs to it. So this is your common, this is hermetic, and then the one all the way in the back, there's one back that doesn't have anything, that's a fan, okay? But you don't got to worry about that one, because when you put these boosters, you don't want to put it on the F. You only want to put one common and then one on the actual H with the hermetic, okay? Okay, so now that's how you actually install a booster on your capacitor. So a lot of times this will help start your unit. If your compressor doesn't want to start, it's not going to work all the time. Sometimes your compressor, what happens is it gets locked up, and if it gets locked up, it just depends how badly locked up it is. Sometimes these compressors will get locked up, and what the booster will do is it'll kind of like help unlock it, right? So that's what the booster does, right? Another reason why you're going to want to put these boosters in there, sometimes you'll see these black start capacitors, this one right here. Sometimes you actually see it explode. It'll actually like look like it popped. So sometimes some units actually really need them. It's an actual legitimate problem. So if you come to your unit and you notice that this part right here inside, the inside part will kind of like, it'll look like it just popped. Okay, all you got to do, what you want to do is, if your capacitor has popped, you could actually all the wires are already off. What you want to do is, you just want to take all the wires off the cap, and all you got to do is put one of these on there and just take out the old hard start and just remove it, right? And then you can actually replace you could actually replace this hard start with this hard start. The difference though between this hard start and this hard start is that these are usually a little bit stronger, okay, from the manufacturer. If you notice, this hard start, it's actually, the diameter is a little bit more thicker on this one, but these are still pretty good. These will usually get you going most of the time. They do have another hard start that's a little better than this one, but it's a lot more money. It's like almost $40–50 for those ones. These are pretty cheap. Sometimes I pick these up for $8, right? but they do have a better one sometimes. I usually carry both. I have this one and I have the other one that's a lot better, but this one will usually start a compressor that's hard to start. So this is one of my main ones. All right, thanks for watching, guys.